Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 9. Today we will to present the material about understanding of the conflict. There are definition of the conflict, function of the conflict, types of the conflict, characteristic of the conflict, and stakes of the conflict. Before we begin, let me introduce my group. My name is Lulu Uliana and my partner Alfi Emalda. Okay, the first material will be explained by me. Okay, definition of the definition of the conflict. Conflict is the word drive of a story. Without the conflict, the story becomes lifeless, right? Yes. Conflict is a struggle between opposing focus. Characters must act to confront those focus and there is more conflict is born. If there is nothing to overcome, there is nothing story. Conflict in a story to create and drive the plot forward. And the next function of the conflict in the literary. The first present in the story is to provide consumer or basic for the development of the message in the story. Next, I am to improve the attraction power in the story so that monotone was not impasses. And the next can be used to emphasize difference in the character in every character. And then last, to show the character another wonder view. Okay, and next material, types of the conflict. There are two types of the conflicts. The first, internal and external. Okay, internal. An internal conflict tends to be one in which the main character struggles with himself. Okay, such as decision he needs to make or weakness has to overcome. Such as man versus self. Okay. This is types of the conflict occurs when a character struggles with an internal issue. The conflict can be an identity crisis, mental disorder, mental dilemma, or simple choosing a part in the life. For example, it can be found in the novel Requiem for a Dream. In this story, we discuss the internal struggle with addiction. And second, external. External conflict is one of which the character faces a challenge with an external cause, like another character, nature, society, and etc. For example, man versus man. When you have a protagonist and antagonist and odds, you have man versus man. Okay, which character is which might not always be clear, but in this version of the conflicts, there are two people or group of the people that have caused a conflict which is other. When overcome the obstacles created by the other. Okay. For example, man versus man, you can read in the book is an adventure in the Wonderland. Okay, is faced with numerous other characters that she must face, of the which as part of the journey. Okay, and next, the next, man versus nature. Okay, nature, disaster, weather, animals, and even just the earth itself can create the types of the conflict for a character. For example, the river. Okay. Journey across hundreds of miles after being attacked by a bear and in the extreme condition. And the next, man versus society. This is the sort of conflict. The character at odds against the culture or government in which they live, such as the Hunger Games. Okay. In this book, demonstrate the way a character presented with the problem of the aging that is considered a norm of the society, but in this conflict with the protagonist's formal values. And the next, man versus technology. Okay, when a character is confronted with the artificial intelligence character by man, so it is the man versus technology, such as iRobot. Okay. In this story, with the robot and artificial intelligence surpassing the control of the man. Okay, and the next, man versus God or fate. Okay, when a character not accept the when a character not accept the predetermined fates. For example, in the Harry Potter series. Okay. Harry's destiny has been predicted. His fate in intellects with the responsibility thrust upon him from intensity. Okay, and the next, man versus supernatural. Okay, and the next, man versus supernatural. This is the conflict between a character and some unnatural force of the being. For example, the last day of the Shakespeare. In the story, demonstrated not only the struggle with an actual supernatural, but the struggle but has with knowing how to believe about it. And the last, combination of the conflict. Some story which will combine several types of the conflict to create an even more intriguing journey. For example, we can see of the human woman versus self, woman versus nature, woman versus other people in this world by Charlie Strayer. Okay, I think enough with this material. Next material will be explained by Alfie Emelda. Time is yours.